Hello, greetings, and welcome to Mindful Meditation Monday. This is a different Monday because today is Memorial Day, and so many of us some of us have lost loved ones, and for some of us, this is a day of reflection. For some of us, this is the day that we get together with family, and for others of us, this is a holiday of rest. So whatever capacity that you are using this day in, I'm just glad that we're able to meditate together. This week we are talking about connecting with one another in love, and there are just so many of us that on our journey, including myself, this can be an incredibly isolating and lonely time. Because you yourself, you're awakening into a different type of reality. And whenever you seek truth and you seek knowledge, and especially knowledge of self, and that knowledge of self has not been there previously to cultivate your current relationships and the ones that you've held near and dear, and you have people that are within your life that don't understand who you've become, and especially when they don't appreciate the person that you've become, even though it's a better version of the person that you were, because those boundaries are now in place. Now you have some core beliefs. Now you've got some boundaries in place. Now you're getting an understanding of who you used to be and why you will never go back to whoever that person was. And certainly making sure that you maintain yourself with the utmost respect. Everyone isn't going to respect your decision to do that. So because of that, it can leave you feeling very disconnected. So, but at the end of the day, we've got to realize that we are more powerful collectively. And there are many, many, many people out there that are seeking like souls like our own. And there are definitely people out there that are waiting for us to serve the purpose to which we were created. And it's up to us to make the decision. So please, if you have not made the decision, please make it today. To connect within, to love yourself enough to connect with Source, with God, so that you can be shown exactly what your assignment is, so that you can be connected to who's waiting on you to complete your assignment, or to do your assignment with whomever it is that you've been chosen to do it with. So that was definitely a thing this whole week, and from the folks that I've talked to, it's definitely a thing. But I do want us to remember that in the grand scheme of it all, we are all one. We are all one. We must cultivate a collective consciousness that cultivates love, because only through love will we enjoy peace. Peace doesn't come without love, because whenever I can see myself as a reflection of you, that's where the respect comes from. It begins as respect, it turns into love. And then now I can appreciate who you are, because I love who I am. And it's beginning to happen. And it feels really, really good when you can connect with like energies that understand that same thing. But you still have many people that are set in their egos and set in traditions and set in beliefs that even they don't even understand why they believe, or what that has to do with their the whole creation of themselves. So take this opportunity to dig deeper. Use this meditation to find out exactly where you're led, Seek the connection between you and God, between you and self, and then all the other connections will make a lot more sense, I promise you. If you need help making those connections, I'm definitely here. We have a Lunch and Learn coming on, Educators Lunch and Learn. It's going to be on June 16th from 11 to 3. And I've got guests there. Zen is going to be there with her aromatherapy. Crystal's going to be there showing us how to do yoga and mindful movement. Of course, I'm going to be there. And I've just added someone who's going to be, who got Parent of the Year at her school. And she's going to be there as a motivational speaker. And we're going to have s'mores and lunch and round circle and grounding and meditation. And it's just going to be phenomenal. And then if you want more connection, we've got more. July 27th through the 30th, we'll be in Broken Bow. We have a retreat. There's only 7 spots left. So the month of June is our last month to be able to finish up on your payments or begin on your payments to finish up at the end of the month. So don't miss that. The prices are incredibly reasonable, and the activities that we'll be doing painting, more aromatherapy, we'll be using hookahs, there'll be dope music, there'll be dope relax, relate, release retreat. You will absolutely love it, and if you know how I host, you know I can take care. You know I'll take care of you. I'm the hostess with the mostest, so please come and join us July 27th through the 30th. Go to toinspirepeace.com in order to check out all the things we have happening. Okay? So let's go on and get started with our meditation. I didn't want to leave that out because I want people to see connections and know that the connections are there for you to make, and that if you need more help with meditation, if you need more help, just I'm here. I'm here. That happens to be my purpose. So light your incense, light your candles, put on something comfortable, dim the lights, put on your meditation music, get in a comfortable spot that you love, that you like, that maybe you can even fall asleep laying or sitting in, and let's begin to connect. So I want you to take a deep inhale, fill that belly with air, and exhale the stresses of the week, the stresses of the weekend, all of the tension, all of the doubt, all of the fear, let it go. And inhale that beautiful prana, that beautiful air. Inhale that beautiful peace, that beautiful happiness, that clarity, that understanding. Breathe all of that in. And exhale anything that's not about it. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's just debris and it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it just does not matter. The rest of it doesn't matter. We were put here for a cause that's far bigger than ourselves, far bigger than our circumstances, far bigger than what we have immediately here, but to build up and to rise up and to build legacies that are bigger than what we are. I call myself the curse killer because I recognize certain things about the portals that I was brought into and what I need to do in order to get rid of them. Be the curse killer. So right now I want you to stand back from who you are and try to put aside your usual doubts and fears and see if you can experience another kind of beingness, maybe another way of seeing yourself. See if you can surround yourself with light. And imagine that there is a bold, bright light around you right now, as you are right now. And in the center of this light is a point. This point is the key that will open the door of love that resides inside of each of you. Now imagine that you are placing the palm of your hand against that center point of light. See if you can sense the heat within that point. And when you can sense that heat, feel it burning your hand just a little bit. And now that you've felt the warmth, now I want you to visualize cupping your hands around this point of light, almost as if you were praying. And see that it glows even brighter between your hands. And in the center of those praying hands is a point of light. And it is burning outward through your fingers. And it continues to grow. And it still continues to grow bigger and brighter. And at the center of that light, a human form is taking shape. The form that is growing here is your form, as you might exist on another plane of reality. I want you to take the time to see what happens as your form emerges from the light. Watch and see what happens as it grows larger and larger until it becomes the size that you are right now. I want you to realize that you are this being, this glowing form in front of yourself. Look at how beautiful and radiant and bright you are. Trace that form inside of your body. And remember that the center of this form is the point of light. It's the same point of light that was growing between your hands. And that point of light is now at your center, beaming from within your heart. While the outer light, the actual human form, is now around you and even within you. And now that you are comfortable with this light inside of you, another adventure awaits you. Are you ready? Now I want you to visualize that you are inside that form that is yourself. You are able to traverse great distances between the stars. And no longer are you a lonely creature on the earth. Because when you look around, all the lights of the universe are lights just like yourself. Now that you see all the other lights in the universe, I want you to see if you can traverse a great distance now in your imagination. Visualize a great light that exists across the universe from yourself. And understand that within that light, there are beings just like yourself. And they inhabit a planet just like yours. And these beings have lights just like your own. So now that you realize the presence and that you're not by yourself, I want you to experience a sense of presence and of someone being right there with you. Be open to allowing your light to join with one of those people. And as each of your lights combine, they become so much more radiant. You become more radiant by wishing to join with someone else, because we are brighter lights when we come together. And I don't want you to ask that person that you wish yourself upon them, but just let them know that you want to join with them for a while. And when you join with them, you will experience a sense of connection. And this connection will be with someone else that may be at a great distance from yourself. Allow yourself to hold on to that feeling for a moment. The feeling of connectedness. Let it settle. Be within it. And see what energies flow within it. And allow yourself to feel what feelings and emotions come up within you as you join with someone else's light. Allow yourself to look for the feelings. Now separate yourself from that distant person and bring yourself back to the earth plane. And when you get there, I want you now to visualize someone that you know. See them standing before you. And see if you can imagine that they have a light just like yours. See that the light that appears before them between the palms of their own hands, just as you have a light within the palms of your hands. And in your imagination, help them place that light in the center of their heart so that they can become a glowing being like yourself. And once that light has been put into the center of their heart, imagine your center connecting to theirs. and the point within your heart connecting to the point within their heart. Give yourself time for these hearts to connect. And now allow yourself to experience what feelings come up when you allow yourself to stay in this moment. When you allow yourself to rest within this moment. When you don't try to force the issues or ask any questions. But instead you accept simply whatever it is that you feel when you join with another person in this way. You can continue this process by visualizing someone else. This can be someone you know, someone you would like to know, or some kind of person you would like to meet. Or it may be someone whose attributes you admire. Start first by visualizing the light between the palm of your hands. See this light growing brighter and brighter. And now place that light inside the center of that person, into their heart, into the center of their heart. And watch the glow become brighter until it surrounds their body. And as the light surrounds their body, begin to see yourself joining from the center of your body to the center of theirs. And see what impressions you receive while you were in that state. If you have an issue with someone that you want to resolve, this is definitely how you can go about it. Just bring yourself to the point where you visualize that person and send them a light from your center and into that person's center that holds their heart and that holds yours. Try to imagine the other person's thoughts and feelings. How do they think? What do they feel? See if you can get a sense of how that person sees themselves. And maybe how they even feel about you. See if you can get a sense of the justification that they may have found for the issue between you two. Know that people usually have positive motives for what they do, but that things often get distorted, and that by the time they reach you, they really aren't what they seem. We forgive each other when we understand each other's motivation. And in this time of meditation, by opening up yourself to another person's thoughts and feelings, you will understand their motivation. But this is precisely what we mean by compassion. Compassion is understanding a person completely, but still loving them wholly. So let's consider another aspect of love. Because at the center of the universe is a great force of light, just like the one within yourself. Be the bright light. Show love. Feel compassion. And be loving. And open yourself to receive love. Whenever you're ready, I want you to lay on your right side. Allow your fingers to move. Wiggle your toes. And when you are ready, blink your eyes. And I want you to bring to mind all of the impressions, all the premonitions, any visuals, any images that you may have received, any messages that you may have received, any unfinished business that you may have received during this meditation. Get your journal, write these things down. Meditation offers clarity, it offers a chance to problem solve, and it offers us a chance to connect wholeheartedly, uninterrupted, direct connection to our source and within ourselves, to discover things that sometimes are not as clear within the hustle and bustle of this human experience. Allow yourself to get all of this down. I'm so pleased that you joined me for meditation. Be kind to one another and continue to inspire peace. Namaste. Much love and peace to all of you.